Good morning and welcome to a new topic. I am Mr. MONOJ Kumar Charangi. I would like to tell now about how to prepare for the examination. And this video has an objective to provide guidelines to the students who are likely to face the examination in coming up hours. And so far the competitive examination is concerned, all the students are appearing one or other type of examination every month. And here, in my 30 years of experience and dealing with the students, I have closely watched what are the problems the students are facing while preparing for their examination. And I gave them certain ideas how to overcome these problems. The objective is what? How a student of whatever class may be can find an easy way to access the realm of examination. What a student has to take care of prior to exam. Number one, he or she must possess perfect knowledge about the syllabus, the contents of different subjects they have. Secondly, the most important thing we have to care is the time factor. This time management is a very, very important thing that every student from every school, college or university must pay attention to. Second, examination, he must have a perfect mind setup. The students must be very, very cool. Then, he or she must have perfect knowledge about the mark distribution of the subject. That means how much mark comes for a question and what type of questions really comes in the examination, 1 mark or 2 mark or 5 mark. Accordingly, they have to prepare. After knowing the question pattern, the syllabus idea, the time setup and the mind setup, another thing is most important that the student should focus on is the writing techniques. His writing must be clear, number one, must be to the point, number two, perfect numbering should be given, and spelling should be cared much. Spelling is also a very important thing. And this organizing of writing skills is a big point which contributes to their marking system. Then almost all the students must have a perfect idea regarding the previous year's question pattern. And they have to apply a technique of common questions that are frequently coming in one or other way in their examination. this will provide a good support to the students, and he or she can know what questions are likely to come in the coming of examination. They should spend some time for this. Yes, of course they should spend. And long before the examination, all the students prepare perfect notes, and they the notes should be neatly written according to the unit wise order what their syllabus carries. And I would like to say one thing to the students: you don't just read. You don't just read as the people read newspaper in the railway stations. You have to study. Study the things very carefully, determined. After studying them carefully, you prepare your own notes in your own languages and prepare the brief notes also, so that it will help you to refer before examination. And this is very, very important thing for all the students belonging to college, university, as well as the students, those who are appearing for particularly the competitive examination. Yes, the competitive examination, they must read on one hand, write on the other hand, in their separate notebook, brief notes they should have to prepare, so that it will help them how to cover a large portion of syllabus in a very short period of time. Number one. Number two, they can memorize the things also. Then they have to adopt the recall method. That's very important thing. In the recall method, what happens after closing the books or notes, when you are alone, when you are sitting alone, or before going to sleep, you just have to pass over the thoughts that what you have studied in a particular concept. This is a very good habit. I would appeal to all the students, they should develop this habit. The recall method, this is called as. And one more thing is also there: if there is much gap between, there is much time for examination, then you should spare some time with your friends, colleagues, having discussions on a particular topic, so that it can help you to cover the multiple choice, that MCQ questions, we say that. Nowadays in CBSE and other board examinations also this has been prepared. So now, particularly for the subjects like history, there are a lot of questions one has to read and to by heart, and this is very difficult. And for that purpose, I say the students must make micro groups at least, and spend at least half an hour to have a discussion of knowing the facts. Then it will help them to recall, and by which they can store the concepts in their memory, right? And the most important thing, another thing, what I would like to say you now, listen carefully, this is very, very important thing for a student, really very important. What? Now you have to prepare a blueprint, yes, the blueprint for presenting your answer in the examination. For example, you are going to write an essay, okay, or any long question relating to physics, chemistry, or maths, or history, or economics, or political science, or sociology, whatever may be the subject, okay. But what things you have to do? You have to prepare the blueprint. For example, if this question will come, I will write the answer in this particular way. That means I will cover the point number 1 this, point number 2 this, point number 3 this. Let us take the case of an example. An essay came air pollution. So first of all, a student must have the practice over this, making a blueprint or a mind setup that if this essay comes in the examination, first I will write the meaning, then I will write its types, then I will write its causes, then its effects, then its solution. So, and again in the causes I will cover 1, 2, 3, 4 points. In the effect I will cover 1, 2, 3, 4 points. In solution I will write 1, 2, 3, at least like this. For any question before you are going to write. I am not saying about only English. I am saying about almost all the subjects relating to arts, commerce, science, or whatever subjects you have. Before attending the examination, at least 1 week before, you must prepare the blueprint of your answer format. I am telling you about that. May be report writing or essay writing or long question writing, no matter. No matter. Only when a student prepares this type of mind setup with a blueprint in his brain, then he becomes very cool even during the examination. That will help him to understand the question properly on one hand, and writing the answer uninterrupted. Yes, this is absolutely important, therefore. And as the coming up examinations, all the students should prepare your own exam plans like this and appear the examination with complete hope and positive attitude. I hope you will make very good score. Very good score. And all the best to all of you. Bye.